It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Marco Gonzalez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Stepping up now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He will lead this one off today. From the stretch. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 111.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Hit out towards second. And the Rangers are in the hit column for the first time this year.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Scott Heineman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. And that's going to be a base hit as they string together back-to-back hits to start the afternoon.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Ball one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. On a line to shortstop.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Now in the box, Joey Gallo. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Towards second, Gordon is there. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Nothing to start for the Rangers. Mariners coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Lance Lynn is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Lance Lynn is a strike-throwing machine. Not an overpowering guy. He's 92 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 60 to 70% fastballs. Does have the slider and does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher. If he has that good breaking ball, he could be really tough.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Lynn is coming up on a nice milestone in his career. He's just a small handful of victories away from 100 in his time at the major league level. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he misses with it. 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Gordon on at first. Nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-1. Is fastball taken high for a ball. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. This one is launched. Look at this. Over the bullpen and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0. Well,
That one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's really struggled 0 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Here's Elvis Andrus now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Andrus.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Nick Solak, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
In now, Jose Trevino, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Fraley is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Ball one.
The set and the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Two down, runners at first and second. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. One and two. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Ball three as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Hot shot on the ground to short. Crawford has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 2 and the Rangers 1. At the plate, Jose Marmolejos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Jose.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
1-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Dom Thompson-Williams will be next. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Dom Thompson-Williams. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Settling in now, Tom Murphy. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They still lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Scott Heineman.
Number 16.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Striding in, Willie Calhoun. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
0-1 pitch on its way.
I got to count 0-2. Ball.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat as he lifts it in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave one. Our score remains 2-1. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's D. Gordon now. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Lynn looks in. Here's the 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Nick Solak. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0.
2-0.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Two balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Trevino.
At the plate, Jose Trevino. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and standing in is the DH, Kyle Lewis.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Two runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gallo is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Jose Marmolejos, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lynn comes set. 1-0 on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Mariners leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Scott Heineman. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Willie Calhoun. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. The 0-1 offering. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
The 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Into the box now, Dom Thompson-Williams, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Thompson-Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That misses 2-0. The pitch.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. On he pops it up. Andres shading to his right. 2 down.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box, Jake Fraley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 2 out, nobody on. Gordon ahead, 3 balls and a strike. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-2 Seattle. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Scorched to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready once again, Danny Santana. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now his sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Nick Solak. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Crawford.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Kyle Lewis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd of the game. And it gives the M's a 4-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. This offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Mitch Haniger comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch down the 3rd baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. Foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Seager. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the pitch. Lynn's ready. 0-1 on its way.
Nope, at the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Trevino over to his left. And that ends the inning. One for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. And the M's have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. Now at the plate, Jose Trevino. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Ready for another shot now, Ronald Guzman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Crawford gloves it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He doubled his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Haniger in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 4-2. Brett Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brett Martin.
Now at the plate, Jose Marmolejos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The first baseman,
First offering on its way.
Marmolejos.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Dom Thompson-Williams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate now, Tom Murphy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. In now, Jake Fraley.
Number 8.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Jordan.
Stepping in now, D. Gordon, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-2 Seattle. Yoshihisa Hirano is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Yoshihisa Hirano.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Scott Heineman.
Number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Henniger. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate, Willie Calhoun. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
2-2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Here's Joey Gallo now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he takes a cold strike one. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Popped him up. Marmolejos in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the M's 5 and the Rangers 2. Jesse Chavez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Jesse Chavez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0 home. Lifted into center field. Santana is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Kyle Lewis.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Lewis. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in, Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
To the plate now, Kyle Seager.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle, and it remains 5-2. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
16, Carl Edwards Jr.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Edwards is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Outside, 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Nick Solak, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Jose Trevino is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Jose.
In now, Jose Trevino. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
From the belt, the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on.
That's
Ball 2 now.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Makes the catch, and the Mariners move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Seattle Mariners used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Marco Gonzalez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Lance Lynn struck out 10 in the losing effort. Carl Edwards Jr. earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance at T-Mobile Park this afternoon, 47,715. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.